and this is Dark Souls 3. I'm actually not doing very much right now. I'm actually just going to be doing a test stream just to make sure that everything works. Coolican Dragoon, let me know when you're there. Hopefully everything turns out okay. I also want to try to... Basically the whole stream. Dark Souls! Okay, cool. Coolican Dragoon, let me know. Tell me how the audio, the volume levels. Basically just tell me any complaints you have right now. Like, is everything alright with video, audio, etc., etc.? Game could be quieter. Alright. We will go fix that. Once I get to a safe spot. Okay. I will fix that in a second. How is my audio? At least my... Yeah, I guess that is loud. Alright, let me know with the change settings. If that's still too loud. Really wish there wasn't a 15-second delay. Alright, awesome. Looks like we got what we needed. Alright guys, so I am planning on streaming Dark Souls, well, you know, more so than what I'm doing right now. The idea is that instead of doing just a playthrough like I'm sure everyone else is doing, I want to do something a little different, and I'll reveal that in time, but just bear in mind that, you know, I want to get back to streaming because I've been neglecting that, and I'm going to be doing something a little bit different other than just, you know, killing bosses and doing a playthrough. I'm thinking something a little bit more serious, believe it or not. And what I mean by serious is that instead of just focusing on going around and showing you a walkthrough of the game, I'm thinking more about, I don't know, having like a discussion. I don't want to say intellectual because that sounds boring, but, you know, maybe discuss the game and some things that struck me about the game in particular, and just some things that made me think. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that when I actually get to streaming and doing a series, because that's what I'm planning. I'm planning on making it a series. Coolican and Dragoon have been talking, and we're hoping that if all goes well, I will be able to record the series of videos and hopefully put it on his channel, his YouTube channel, so he'll probably be hosting that for me because he is a gracious host. So yeah, hopefully that works out. While we're still testing this and making sure everything works out, I guess now would be a great time to talk about Dark Souls 3 because I don't really want to talk about the dynamics when I do the series. But Dark Souls 3, man, everybody, it feels like a lot of people are playing it. Summoning just seems to be huzzah indeed. A lot of people seem to be playing it if my summoning times are anything to go by. Because let me tell you, you do not need to put your summon down, well, I guess if you're broing, you don't even need to put your summon sign down for long. I can't talk about invaders. I don't normally invade. Well, I invade as a moon bro, but that's a different ball of wax. But yeah, a lot of people are playing it. It is not a perfect game. It has its own fair share of problems. I won't try to deny that. One in particular that comes out, that at least one of my friends pointed it out, and I think he's right. When it comes time to the co-op and the multiplaying, everybody is doing decks. Oh, attacks are still out, huh? Okay. Anyway, everyone is using decks. And not music. Magic seems to be being neglected, and, you know, take that as you will. Oh well. If, I think this is part of the game, if you bring in summons, and you can bring in a lot of summons, all of a sudden this game gets a whole lot easier. Instead of, you know, being difficult. And, you know, we all... What's Dark Souls if it's not difficult, you know? And speaking of difficult, I have yet to beat this guy as a summon. Like, I beat him as my own, as a host, but being a summoner, being summoned and helping defeat him, yeah, I've never been able to do that. Admittedly, hardest boss in game. I don't know, you beat it, I haven't. Oh man, that music must be just blaring. Oh dear. So yeah. Well, okay, maybe my statement on summons doesn't apply to this guy. But anyway, who knows? Stand still, for God's sakes. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll change the music once I die or beat him, whichever comes first. I'm trying. I will kill him. I'm kind of obligated to try and kill him, as opposed to, you know, just dying and trying to fix the music. I'm surprised I've lasted this long. So that means he's probably going to kill me in a second. Ouch! Stop! Good. Because he does that. Ow! Yeah. I jinxed it, I guess. Man wants to get back. Stop. Nope. Yeah. Nope. Really? Go for the head. Well, that means I've been doing this wrong. Yeah. Strong magic will get you, except that this guy is difficult. Well, alright. So we'll fix the music, too, in a second. I guess the music is loud. But yeah, so the game does kind of favor... At least in PvP, it does tend to favor physical dexterity attacks, and I mean, I shouldn't be talking because that's what my build is, strength and dexterity. So let's see, music, put you down, and hopefully that should be all right. It's the Werven when you first, huh? I did not know that. So, yeah, that being said, I mean, it's not that magic is, you know, useless in the game, because, as you guys just saw, having a strong magic attack would be a very useful for that guy, and unfortunately I only can use basic magic. It's killing me. But other than that, I think the game... Oh, and also, you know, I miss poise. I don't want to go too much into it because then it'll become a rant rather than anything productive. But yeah, so it has its problems, but that being said, it is still a very fun game, and I still would recommend it for people that are interested in looking to get it. So there was that, and I think compared to the original Dark Souls, and it's half the reason that I want to do a series, I kind of feel that this, I don't know, Dark Souls as a whole, but especially here in Dark Souls 3, there are some thought-provoking things and themes that come up. What do I want to do? Okay, that's what I want. There are some thought-provoking things and themes that come up. Vadi, who I'm not even going to bother to explain who Vadi is. If you don't know who Vadi is and you're watching Dark Souls, get out. Go punch in Vadi on YouTube and you will find out who Vadi is. Anyway, Vadi obviously is still going to be making his rounds of videos and lore, and I look forward to what he's going to have to put together. That being said, with what little we've been able to see, Dark Souls 3 does, in some ways I feel like it comes full circle and it's trying to tie up some lore or give us, what little bit's left. The characters, you have all the nostalgia. If you played Dark Souls 1 and 2, you're going to get hit in the nostalgia feels. But they also put in new things just to keep things fresh and keep us on our toes. New weapons and a new type of weapon system. Basically, if you two-hand a weapon, you get these special stances or abilities. To be honest, I really enjoyed Bloodborne's trick weapons, where, you basically had two weapons in one. But, that being said, Dark Souls 3's weapon system still is fun. I like it. I mean, the weapon that I've been using the most, the Farron Greatsword, is pretty much built around that new system. So, take that as you will. It's still fun. What else can I say about it? The graphics are gorgeous. Okay, the graphics are gorgeous. We have new enemies to screw you over. That being said, I feel like in a AKA breakdance sword. Yes, the Farron Greatsword is the breakdance sword. It's a lot of fun when you fight the dancer boss, let me tell you. Anyway, there are new types of enemies to screw you over, and that's good. That's good. Yeah, there's just so much I have on my mind. I can't even sit down and just think about. I do like the characters you meet in the game. They have like a sort of quest system, which is nice. And these quests, I mean, Dark Souls being Dark Souls, they can be failed in a multitude of ways, but that's alright. Level design, I think, is a vast improvement over Dark Souls 2. I feel like Dark Souls 2, you were fighting a marathon, and that gets extremely tiring, and I feel like that was not my experience in the original Dark Souls, and I just felt that was kind of a break. Okay! Hello! You have a very inappropriate name. Sorry, guys. Anyway, don't mind that name. Anyway, Dark Souls 3, I feel, returns back to brief... Ouch. Why did you not kill that guy? I am totally not prepared, guys. Slow it. Oh, shoot. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna die. Anyway. Yeah, so Dark Souls 2, I feel, returns back to brief but intense levels that you need to focus every step of the way, like right now, but you are rewarded for paying attention, doing your job. Oh, shoot. Notice what I said about paying attention? I'm not kidding. Shoot? Yeah. And, you know, some innovation as well. Dark Souls 3. Yeah, I'm sorry. Dark Souls 3. Anyway, so the level design I feel is great. It's an improvement. And instead of, like, always fighting for the next bonfire, a lot of the times the level is about opening up the shortcut, which I feel gives some innovation, but also it keeps things fresh. Having a shortcut it's better than just trying to fight to the next bonfire, I feel. So, but that's also just my opinion. Oh shoot. Well, I think I got left behind. Hopefully he kills that guy. I hope he kills that guy. Because I just got I just got caught up the tree without a paddle. Oh! Yeah. Remember what I said about enemies screwing you over? Oh! What is that host doing? Oh! I'm dead. One bonfire, 3 shortcuts. I don't know if all the... Oh, that's going to be interesting. I don't know if all of the levels follow that formula, but who knows. Well, that one just went sideways. Yeah, whatever. I'm just testing it. So, yeah, that was cool. So, yeah, so the level design I feel is great. Going back, this kind of ties back into the poise thing that I didn't want to rant about, but I keep getting close to ranting about. So poise does not work like it did in the original Dark Souls. Not necessarily 3 shortcuts, but the same idea. Yes, yeah, it's basically that idea. There are multiple shortcuts throughout the level. If you don't want to use the shortcuts and make Dark Souls even harder for you, that's great. Not the poise. Yeah, so poise does not work like it did in the original Dark Souls, and a lot of community members were pointing that out, and I guess word down it from the developers is that poise is working exactly as they have intended. So, wearing armor, the type of armor you can wear basically has become less significant while trying to remain objective and fair to all parties involved and not give away my position, even though I've pretty much given it away, I feel. So, if you can't armor as well, you might as well go into what people have been calling Fashion Souls. And as you can see, I am rocking the 19th century outfit. I have no idea where the host is, but alright, I guess I deserve that. Anywho, yeah, that's really all I want to talk about with Dark Souls and new stuff. I guess we can just dick around and just watch me screw things up even more for a little bit. But all in all, from here on in, I'm just going to keep quiet and make mistakes. Death does come for me, but that's alright. This is Dark Souls. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger, and what does kill me just teaches me its weakness. That's the motto of Dark Souls, apparently, in my opinion. So we're just gonna sit here. Yeah. So again, if you came in here expecting to watch a playthrough, I'm sorry, but while I still have your attention, donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital if you feel so led. They're taking the fight against cancer, and I feel that that's an important issue. Information should be somewhere on my profile page. Otherwise, we're just going to sit back and watch me do one more mistake run for kicks and giggles. Maybe or maybe not. I don't know, guys. I got the Nameless King's soul. What should I do with it? Should I like should I transpose it into a miracle, or should I transpose it into a storm sword? I'm trying to get the achievement that where you get all the miracles, but that storm sword looks really cool. Not gonna lie. Just saying. Also, I've never tried this. Let's see how I look like doing this. Oh yeah. That's sexy. Alright, alright. But still, that storm sword, it looks really cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know, I guess that's a decision I can make when I get there. That bell. I've been noticing that bell. I've noticed that in contrast with the original Dark Souls, where you rang the bell every time you beat the boss, here coming full circle in Dark Souls 3, you ring the bell to summon the boss, and it lets other people know, I think, that you're a crazy bastard. Whoa! That you're a crazy bastard who wants to fight another boss. I guess I'm Dark Moon Broing. Didn't expect that. Otherwise, I would have kept the other weapon. Oh well. We'll deal with it. And yet another one I don't deserve. Oops. Yeah, totally deserve that one. Totally. Yes, sirree. Not. I do keep getting those. Alright, well, I'm not going to waste up any more time. Thank you all for, if anyone did drop by. I think this test run has been a success, so we'll stop it here. Thank you all, and hopefully we'll catch you later when I start streaming the series.